here, Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome to the video. I am not alone today. I am thrilled to be joined by Carla. Carla Raids, what's up? Welcome to the channel. How you doing, Carla?
Hi, Ash. Thank you so much for having me today. I am excited to be here. Thank you for taking the time for me, and I am just ready to have some fun today.
Me too. The pleasure is all mine. You actually just came up in a random YouTube recommended video for me for Raid Shadow Legends. I was like, who's this? I don't know this Carla Raids. So I figured I would invite you on to rank, not to be so cliche over, oh, I have a female collab, so we're gonna do hot champions, but well, to be cliche, I think it'd be fun. So
Absolutely.
Are you down?
I am down. I'm glad the YouTube algorithm is working on my favor.
It'll be all your fault if something bad's happened to her.
So let's get started. I'm ready.
Well, before we get started, I want to know a little bit of backstory, like how long you've been playing Raid. And I was not shocked, but also surprised at how passionate you were for Raid, because you just started covering it like a few months ago, right?
Yes, exactly. So I just started playing Raid. I think I'm on my day 90. I just claimed, you know, my reward for day 90.
Oh, you got High Katoon?
Yeah, High Katoon. No, not High Katoon. Dark Aethel.
Dark Aethel. Oh, my bad. High Katoon 30. I'm such a dum-dum.
That is okay.
Oh, well, Dark Aethel, don't invest. She stinks.
Just ignore him. My brother needs to learn to pace himself.
Don't tell me that.
Okay, I mean, invest.
It's too late, Ash.
Oh, no. Well, hey, some people out there, like, I'm sure some people are in the comments already. Ash, she's not that bad.
I know.
So there you go. There you go.
When you have slim pickings for champions, when you're just starting, what can you do? You know, you just invest in whatever you can and you have. But you know, just to be honest, I've been having a blast. I've been learning so much from you. Honestly, you have been like the first creator I've been watching just, you know, to learn a little bit more. And then from the community is absolutely amazing, super knowledgeable. And they have helped me build a semi-okay game for myself that I am excited to continue to build in the future months.
I love it. I love your energy. I love the vibes on the channel. You're clearly like super passionate, and you've been at it for a long time on YouTube. You come from a fashion, fitness, knife review background. Did I articulate that like halfway okay? So what?
Yeah, imagine all that together, right? Yes, absolutely. I started as a knife reviewer, and because I was really passionate about it. I told you I have a military background, and all that seemed really cool to me. And after a little while, you know how it is, you know, that's not the only thing that you're passionate about. I feel like, you know, we all like so many things. Yeah. And I was just itching to share more than just the knives. So fashion was always a top thing for me. I always loved it. You know, I think a lot of women maybe feel the same way, but for me, it has made me happy for so long. So I felt that it would be awesome to make a living doing something that I loved, and also, you know, grow my closet and share it with the community. And it worked. It worked. I expanded my target audience, and I'm slowly starting to share things that I like. You know, it was the knives first, then fashion, and now gaming. Also, huge part of my life. Just like it is fitness. Who knows? Eventually, a fitness channel will come. You know, a true fitness channel. But gaming is one of those amazing things, I feel like, and it has done so much for me mentally, and you know, it entertains me, and it really grounds me. So I love it. I love it.
Well, I love the backstory, and we get to know each other a little bit, like just talking about like YouTube and whatnot, but behind the scenes. And it's clear that you're passionate, not just for content creation, but for like making a difference out there and like talking to people and helping people. And you can see that, especially if you go and check out Carla's channel, guys, where we will be doing a collab as well. I think we're going to tackle the females here and the males on your channel. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay,
that's right.
Okay. Well, I'm super excited to get into it here, and let's just start with number 10. Why not, right? So you've ranked just by true homage to the style that we have here on the channel. You have put them in order from 10 all the way to number 1, and we're gonna do the ladies here. So start with number 10, Carla.
Do you want me to start with number 10? I kind of feel like, can I give you a few special mentions?
Yeah, honorables? Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm just like you. You are? You're just like me.
We should probably give an honorable mention that you have a download link too, by the way.
Yes,
that you actually had great recommendations because you were one of the pioneers of getting the Tagore and Ugo tandem for new players out there, a second account. So you guys can check that out in the description below. Anyway, back to it. By the way, not a sponsored video, just a shout out for a download link. But
Thank you. Thank you, Ash.
Yeah. Honorable mentions. Give them to me.
Okay. First honorable mention is Zargala.
Okay.
From the Barbarians faction. Honestly, it was interesting. I was debating, you know, whether she should be in the top 10. I just love her vibe, you know. I think you know, the outfit is cool. You know, there's some fit going on there. I just felt like she needed a mention. I also felt it's funny because I have not, maybe spoiler alert here, I have not picked a lot of champions with their face covered just because I felt like the face to me gives me like a good attractiveness scale, if that makes sense.
Yeah. You don't want to go. I hear that. I can hear that. Okay.
Yeah. So Zargala made it for me in the special mentions.
Okay. She's like one of the quintessential like, faces of Raid Shadow Legends.
Right.
I think everybody loves Zargala, but she wouldn't be, I don't think she'd make my top 10 either. Nothing against her, but like.
No, exactly.
There's that character. I don't know, something about the color, I think. Like, it leaves me wanting a little bit more saturation, I think. A little bit more vibrancy.
Right. I agree with
Wow, jeez.
See how nitpicky I'm being already? Like, who asked for my stupid opinion? All right, other honorable.
And overall, this one honestly almost made it. And, you know, I was still kind of like in between a couple, but Minaya from the Bannerlord.
The beauty to Beauty and the Beast, I feel like, right?
Yeah, well, she gives me that retro vibe, you know, kind of like a pinup girl. Isn't it amazing? I think the outfit with the blue and the brown, it's just so cute. The hairdo, I think whoever designed her did such a good job in putting like a class act pinup together. Amazing.
You know what? I'm already really enjoying this. This is so much more highbrow than I thought it was going to be, Carla, because you're like actually a fashion influencer. So you're like sticking to their actual outfits. I'm used to, in previous collabs around these lines, it hasn't been the same focus necessarily.
Of course.
But I love it. Okay, let's keep, any more honorables? Or are we at number 10?
We have one last honorable, and she is probably one that everybody knows. It's Supreme Elhain.
Okay.
And
Supreme
I honestly, I do like her vibe more than anything. I'm actually opening up here because I did want to touch on. Yeah, I like kind of like the gold, you know, she has kind of like that really nice facial expression, the beautiful eyes.
What's wrong with you? What are you looking at?
And of course, you know, she has the bod. The bodies on this on Raid are just amazing in the women's, and I have to say there's definitely like slim pickings for the male. I think that a lot of the women are like super attractive.
I think you kind of look like one. Do you ever get that?
Well, you know, I think
I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, it's the idea, I guess, with my outfits when I, you know, raid videos is to look like a champ.
Sure.
So whether, you know, the faction, I wouldn't know, but that's kind of the idea, to kind of give you the vibe that I could be in the champ here.
I think you could. I think you could. And I think that you're in the Sylvan Watchers as a tease for later. But why don't you give us number 10?
Okay, sounds good. So from the Ninth Revenant, I have Thea.
Ooh, wow. Okay, I like this. You're going right for the interesting vibe. And she has her face covered.
Yes, so she is actually one of the few. I mean, I have to tell you, she's
not
just
her
so
backside,
good.
not covered, but face covered.
And don't get me wrong, because most people have only seen these things in a book.
Face and also kind of like a punk style on the head situation there. We don't have a lot of hair either. But she had
I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that she had like a mohawk or bald. I'm not sure what's going on.
But I mean, look at that outfit. First of all, you know, nice. You're gonna hear me say this a lot. Nice hip to waist ratio.
Very like that. Yep, I enjoyed that. Very good.
Living life in the life of a noob is quite a hard.
Right. I think it's amazing, and also.
Do you think that's a bathing suit or just her underwear? What would you say?
You know,
or is it a one piece? Is it like a one piece? Is that what they call them?
Yeah, like a bodysuit.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but I do like that, and I do feel that a lot of these hot female champs have that peekaboo on the back. You know.
Yep.
Very, very sexy. So.
Okay.
Nicely done.
And those shoulder pads. I mean,
Amazing.
Pretty cool. The wings too. Like you can't underrate the wings, right?
And the green and gold combo, top tier.
Okay. I hope there's a lot of wings on your guys list on your list later for your channel, by the way.
You know it.
All right, good. Okay. So number 10, Thea the Tomb Angel. Number 9.
Number 9. I hope this is not a surprise. This is also from the Ninth Revenant, and we're going to go with Whisper.
Ooh, okay, that's a good one. Hey, a lot of people had Whisper a little bit higher on the list. I'm surprised.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
Whispers.
Really?
I hear a lot about Whisper. A lot of kind regards in the comments.
I can see that. I can totally see that. You know, for me, it's like, again, she made it on my top 10, number 9. You know, she has the body, she has the look. I kind of like the pink hair.
Yeah.
It's maybe like the side, you know, as I'm rotating, you know, if you stop her on the bald side, to me, that side maybe is not super attractive, but her outfit, I think, makes her, amazing. It's, I think, the nude factor there, the nude kind of like portion on the midsection looks great.
Okay. I cannot complain. So far, we're in lockstep here. Number 8, who you got?
Number 8, go to Shadowkin, and I'm going to go with Sachi.
Sachi, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
She was a dark horse. I did not see her on the list, but I like where your head's at here.
Right. I'm actually trying to find her here because I knew I had something to say about her. But you know how this is.
She's got the heavy on the
It's my first time here, I guess. My first time.
I don't know what to call it. You do the talking here, Carla.
Well, I'm
trying to buy time while you pull her up. I'm like heavy on the.
There it is. Okay.
The body chain suit separation thing. There we go.
Yeah, you know, it was funny because I think the ropes did it for me. You know, kind of like that.
Yes, the ropes.
The ropes.
Who are the boomers? Well,
also the daggers on the leg, kind of like a garter. And I have to say something. I love that Raid has made most female champions with high heels. What a genius thing. I mean, you would never think that, right? But yeah, everything about this is
Can't
great.
even say I've noticed.
The way the ropes are kind of hugging the rear end too is just so cool. The headpiece, everything about her, I think it's super sexy. And she's also like a little bit like thicker, I think, than most of the other champions.
I agree.
At least maybe on the outfit. Looks great.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I totally agree. I actually have not actually used a lot of Sachi, even though I hear she's really good and stuff like that. But she's one of the few champions that I haven't built. So I actually she's not top of mind, but I agree. And I've thought that too before. The body type is a bit, I don't know, I guess thicker, compared to some.
Outfit.
And you're right, with the rope aesthetic, it definitely has that really cool vibe, and the veil, it adds, I just like it. I agree. That's a really good call out. All right.
I think so too. Very cool. And there's some factions here that I would have never thought that would have top 10 champions. I almost skipped them, to be honest with you. And I'm really surprised.
Those skinwalkers coming up here or something. Wait, so that was 8, right?
That was 8.
Okay. Have you seen the rare from Shadowkin, Carla? The Vagabond?
Let me look at it.
She's in my personal top 10, probably top 3.
Is it really?
Yeah. Yeah. Take a look. What do you think?
What?
She is. I think she's the freakiest champion. What the heck is up with that red massive circle over that disgusting face?
That's wild.
I think she's really the freakiest champion, and the weirdest. I don't want to see that in my nightmares type thing.
No, I mean, she looks like the protagonist of the next best horror movie for sure.
Indeed. Okay, so that digression out of the way, who we got at number 7?
Number 7 from my most favorite faction, Demon Spawn.
Okay.
Is going to Hellgazer.
Okay, cool.
Hellgazer. Are these surprising to you, Ash? Or am I...
Hellgazer, I'm not going to lie. Hellgazer is a little surprising to me. Not because she's a bad choice, but there's other aesthetics that are very similar that maybe would have, but maybe who knows, they might be on your list too. Talk about Hellgazer though. This is your list, not mine, Carla.
Okay. So, who? Who are we talking about? Because I mean, I have.
What, you want to know my competition for Hellgazer?
Yeah. Tell me.
I think the Umbral. I would take Umbral a little. Do you know Umbral Enchantress? She's
Yeah.
The same vibe. Just
Okay.
I kind of like the shoulder pads and the horns and like the hands over her bosom and her crown undies here.
Seriously, Hank, is that how you talk to women who come in
Yeah,
here?
good competition. Hey, good competition here.
You know, like I like the aesthetic here of Umbro. I think it's an interesting choice.
You know, I definitely look at her.
Okay,
let me see.
This is not my list, though. It's your list. It's your list.
Yeah, you know, here's what I'm thinking on Demon Spawn. Funny enough, I do feel like their buttocks are not quite developed. You know, so I do feel like, you know.
Oh, yeah, you got to kind of sneak in there.
Right? But from the front, they look like they're super voluptuous. And then when you turn them around, it's an interesting thing, right? You would think, just based on the front, that, you know, these girls do hip thrusts all day long.
Yes.
But they look like they're more runners from the back. I don't know. It's interesting. I do love the Demon Spawn faction, just because I do feel like it's kind of like a body paint. Does it read that to you?
Yes. Yeah. No, I agree. Okay. So Hellgazer at number 7.
Hellgazer. Okay.
Numero 6.
Number 6, we're going with Phylicia. I hope I didn't butcher the name, from Night's Revenant.
Oh, okay. Okay, I gotcha. I say every name wrong, so you should never take mine, but I say Thylesia.
Thylesia. Okay, yeah, exactly. I mean, I hope someone can tell us.
Thylesia.
Like a true Bostonian. Thylesia. All right. So Thylesia, this is an interesting choice. I think a lot of people would agree with you, though. That's 3 Nights Revenant, by the way, in the top 10 here so far.
Yeah.
Right. Talk to us.
It is the last one. Okay. And there's something about this girl that I found interesting. I was not a super fan of the face, but then as I kept on looking more and more and more, I kind of realized, like, did you see the back on this woman? It's amazing.
Yes.
You know, I mean, what a great body.
I hear you.
Yeah, so, and I do love the outfit. I think it's so cool. The kind of like the tattoos or paint is just really neat. She looks like a badass. That's something that I would love to wear. You know, that top like that.
It's quite the getup. Yeah. Do you ever do like cosplay? Like, I'm obviously, like you mentioned earlier that you're dressed like you could fit in the world of Teleria, but do you ever dress up? Like, I'm not sure if you've seen Layla Fox or any of the other cosplayers. Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah, I have done plenty of cosplays, and I do one every month, kind of like as a photo shoot thing that I do on my other channel. I have a lot of fun, to be honest with you. I have never pushed the boundaries though in like making it legit, you know, like a true cosplay, getting this like an exact look. I always find inspiration from looks. But I would love to. I mean, I think I just need to get in touch with like a good costume creator, you know, that would make something amazing. Yeah. More than just me putting stuff together. Okay.
Well, hey, maybe whoever your number 1 is, maybe that's your next cosplay, or maybe that's the choice. So we're moving into the top 5 here. Number 5, who we got?
We have Visic.
Okay, I like that. And you're going to be getting her in just like about 140 days or something like that.
Oh, great.
Yeah, for free. There you go. You can admire her on your actual account. By the way, as we pull up Visics here, who is your who's like your go-to champ right now? Who's your favorite? Do you have a favorite champ on your account?
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be anything great, I don't think, for anybody. But I play a lot with Loki and with Alskor. My fake Thor guy.
I like the Alsgore shout out. Like, not a lot of people talk about him, but he's really, really solid. Cool.
Yeah, I wish I had his counterpart, you know, to make him super powerful.
Yeah,
but
Jetney the Giant. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, he's good. I think he's like really solid though. So you're in good
you know,
hands.
I have like kind of my top 5 that I play with, but again, it's more because I pulled a couple of them, and the other few I kind of had from in-game promos. So Loki and Ninja, of course, in-game promos. And then I pulled Drang.
Ooh, he's really good.
Yeah, so I've been working with what I got. And then, you know, I pulled Geomancer not too long ago. So I've been, you know, kind of leveling him up too. But yeah, those are kind of my main. Yeah.
Well, you're in very good hands with those champions, especially Geo at the end there. All right, but Visics, back to the The top 5 here. Visix the Unbound.
Yes.
I was not nothing against Visix, but I was not expecting a top 5 consideration here.
Really?
Now that I kind of know your vibe a little bit here, I can kind of see maybe what you're into here. But why don't you explain it?
You know, Visix, I think it's gonna surprise you less as I keep on going up the list. I think.
I have a guess at number 1 then, but keep going.
No.
Okay.
No. But I do like her a lot. I think, you know, for me, it's a mix between outfit, face, body combo always. So like if there's something that looks off, it's out the list kind of thing.
Okay.
But for me, she did a lot of the kind of like the check marks that I go for, you know, the nice back, that cape that kind of showcases perfectly. The rear end is amazing. The boots with the high heels and, you know, the kind of stiletto style heel with this awesome. The color combos and her face paint is just wonderful. It's like a dominatrix.
Cool. Yeah. And it definitely fits the aesthetic for sure. And
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
Like everything kind of, when you look at everything in totality, it does have like a pretty good combo. I never really noticed how everything goes. Even her hair, right? Like look at that.
I agree. And you know,
Yeah.
they went with the purple on the weapon, which I you know, I assume it's because she's void. You know, they kind of went with that, but it sort of works. You know, it's not a color that I would have matched with all of this, but honestly, I think overall her look is really cool.
Fantastic. And she's really good too. So that works. All right. Number 4.
Excited. Okay, number 4. This is where I actually got surprised that I found a number 4 champion on this faction. This is Temptress.
Okay. She's Dark Elf. She's
Demon? Undead Hordes.
Undead Horde. Okay.
Yeah.
Temptress. And she's a
rare.
I got her. All right. Temptress.
How could you not like
It's the same Visix vibe. It's the same dominatrix.
Told ya.
What is this? Just like, it's not fishnet, but it kind of is.
Right. It's more like a bondage style, you know, that red with what, you know, you would think it's some sort of like silver finish or whatever on the netting. I think the red and the black is such a plus for me. I think this is such a bumper-esque sort of look. I kind of feel like, I don't know, I feel like she could actually fit in the demon spawn if it wasn't for the fact, you know, that maybe her face looks like she's dead. Yeah. But
she's got the vampiress vibe going on for sure.
Right.
That's a good call out. I never really just because she's like not that good, I've never really given her a thought, you know? Like I feel like I tend to, even on like a fun list like this, I tend to kind of gravitate towards the good champions.
Good champs.
You know?
Right.
But hey, she's Seducer's girlfriend as well. So Seducer, maybe, who knows, with a bod like that, Carla, he could be on the top 10 guys list.
Knows?
I don't know. Anyway, we'll have to wait for that one. Who you got at number 3?
Number 3.
Top 3.
This one, I hope it's not a surprise because otherwise I'm so off here. It's from the Demon Spawn and it's Allure.
Allure. Everybody loves Allure. Definitely not a surprise.
Good. I'm like, there's no way that I
the little floating dervish here in Allure.
Yeah.
Talk to us about what appeals to you besides that tail on Allure.
Well, you know, there's not much to her. You know, you've seen outfits that were super incredible, but this is more just like, I think her demeanor is super amazing. You know, she has the pretty face. She kind of looks angelic, but she has this like incredible, you know,
she
badass
does have such
to her.
Yeah.
So it's like feminine and badass. I think that's such a good combo, you know, especially for attractiveness. She also has like kind of like an underwear on the front that kind of like mixes with her tail. So sweet, honestly. The choker.
It's very unclear. It's very unclear if that tail is a part of the outfit or a part of her.
You're right. It's unclear. It is unclear.
Things we'll never know. I'm sure that's not in the lore. Maybe it is. Who knows? But we're not going to read it either way because we're going on to number 2 on the list. Number two, Carla.
Number 2. This one had me confused, Ash. It had me confused for a while.
If it was a man or a woman?
Yeah.
But it's all the way to number 2. Is it Mighty Ukko?
It is what?
No, don't worry. It's just a random. I had a guy, Big Papa Drock, another creator. I'm not sure if you've ever seen his stuff, but I had him on the channel, and he's like, "That's a female," and I'm like, "Dude, you can see the nipple rings. It's a male. It's a male."
Somebody save me!
So anyway, I digress. Who you got, Carla?
Okay, I got Riho or Riho.
Oh,
say
you thought
that.
she was a guy?
You know, and it was kind of like I had to do a double take kind of thing.
Okay. Well, it's
I had
definitely.
to.
I love this choice. I wasn't expecting it, but I love this choice because, boy, what an insane design on this champion.
Right?
Huh?
You know, I was, you know, I agree with you. And I was like, you know what I think threw me off? The fact that there is no like bra, it's more like a paint.
Yeah.
And the way that she's kind of moving, she looks kind of like ultra ripped on her kind of like abs area, but with no
Yeah.
abs, but it's
Well,
like
she has like this
kinda
posture
wider.
where she's kind of like leaning into you, like, what up? You know?
I thought she was the hottest thing. And you know, maybe it is because it gives me kind of like a male vibe, you know, in a way she gives me kind of like that for me that, you know, of course I love, you know, I like male. But I thought that she was just so incredibly hot. And I was going back and forth with her. I was like, yeah, I mean, look at her. It's amazing. The hair, the headpiece. It's just so cool. So
That
cool.
is, yeah, that's a great choice. Again, didn't see it coming, but I love it.
Yeah.
So now
yeah, this one surprised me too. This one surprised me.
Number one, I have nowhere because you picked all over the, you know, the field here.
I did.
You went with Manaya, the pinup. I don't even know what she's supposed to be. I guess pinup, flapper girl. You went with, you know, you've gone with full out dominatrix, undead vampires. So where the heck could you be going with number one? Give me a rarity. Let me guess. Give me a rarity first. Like what? Yeah. Or faction.
She's a legendary.
Okay.
And she is from the Barbarians faction.
Ooh, all right, guys, let's guess. All right, I'm. Oh, you got more?
No, go ahead.
Because I have a guess already. I have a guess.
You can guess. This is the girl that I would want to be. You know, if you know, I train a lot. I go to the.
That you would want to what? I missed the verb. What?
This is the girl that I would want to be.
Okay. Okay.
I go to the gym a lot. I train a lot, and if I could ever have her body, you know, if I could have this body, you know, I would.
Oof. Okay. So it's between for me. It's between now. It's okay. It's definitely 100% either Valkyrie or Syl the Drakes. I know that for a fact, right?
Okay.
All right. And I'm gonna go with my girl, Syl the Drakes.
Hell yes.
She's your number one.
Ding 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 ding.
After all, I am the best.
Oh my God. I can't believe my girl is your number one girl.
Is your girl?
She's my girl. She's my girl. She's the most amazing. Like practically in the game, she's incredibly good. You're what? She's your next login, right? She's the next champion you
I
get.
think I have quite a few more logins for sure.
Only maybe 2 logins. Let me see.
I think she's at the end of the list.
No, that's Vizix. That's Vizix. Okay.
Oh, is it?
So you just got Dark Aethel. At 120, you get Dark Elhain, who's not bad herself, I should say. You get Lord of the Legionary after 150. Syl the Drakes after 180 days. So in 90 days, 3 months away from your dream girl, Carla.
Yes. I'm excited.
Yes. Talk to us about Syl. Talk to us about Syl. And as you do, we can look at her skins too in the game. She has some skins.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, first of all, I love, so her body is amazing. It's like, you know, her abs are chiseled by the gods. I absolutely love her chest piece. It's really nice, super perky, you know. But I also love, again, to me, there's something amazing about feminine and badass. I think that's my kind of vibe if I have to pick something for myself. I do love, you know, kind of like the feminine hair, but also with the armor gives me more that, you know, like, don't mess with me. the shoes on her. I mean, who designs these things? Seriously, Darian is doing a pretty damn good job when it comes to getting something really awesome looking here.
You guys got to be real. Sorry to interrupt you, Carl, but you guys got to be real in the comments. How many people really noticed the shoes until this very moment? Because I never did, but I love how you have such attention to them.
I mean, it has
it's like claw shoes.
Claw.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing?
It fits the aesthetic beautifully. Yeah.
Absolutely. And the claws repeat on the knee pads, you know, and on the shoulder piece and on her headpiece.
Yeah.
It's so well done. And the scales repeat on the chest, on the thighs.
She has that tattoo sleeve, but
so good.
It's not like overdone. It's just one sleeve. She's got yeah, you're right. She's got the abs of steel over there.
She has the jewels. It's all so cool. And I know for a fact that if she takes her headpiece off, she would be pretty. You know?
Yeah, it is interesting though that your number one is a bit okay. So I think you snubbed somebody, and I think did you see the Dark Elf? I thought you were gonna go with when we were going like kind of the whips and chains aesthetic. I thought for sure Sylar, Dark Elf Void would be like your girl, but
I mean, look.
What do you think?
Wow, really?
No. It's
That's
so
interesting.
You don't think so? I feel like it fits with your other with some of your other aesthetics, no?
Oh, you know what? I actually thought about her.
Okay.
I did see her and I do.
Is it just too simple?
You know, I like the bondage style. I wasn't a fan of the face, to be honest, but also I wasn't a fan of the back. That kind of like half-ass booty short. It didn't do it.
That's true. You know what? All right, you did consider everybody, though. I appreciate that.
I did consider her for sure. I mean, nice from the front, not too good from the back, you know.
Okay.
I do, you know, I do appreciate though, you know, beauty. I'm not gonna poo-poo on her. I think she looks pretty awesome.
Well, I really appreciate you having some fun with us and sharing this list. And we're going to go do the top 10 guys of Raid Shadow Legends, the list that everybody knows, or the list that you didn't know that you absolutely need. So I would encourage you guys to go over to Carla's channel. And hey, even if you're not into that list video, check out our content. It's really, really good. And I want to leave people with a little teaser here. So why don't you give us number 10 of the best looking guys? That way we can get them on the hook, you know? Who's
okay,
10?
If this list was surprising on the females, I mean, I don't know what you guys are gonna think on the male list.
Okay, is it Galek?
Nope.
Okay, who is it?
It is Jingle Hunter.
Jingle Hunter! Oh, you could have given me 20. You could have given me 50 guesses, and I wouldn't have guessed. Good old Jingle Hunter. What do you like about Jingle Hunter?
You know, I knew it. I knew that you were
Something
not going to support this decision.
This next video is going to be way more fun. I can tell. Jingle Hunter. Okay.
So Jingle Hunter.
Does he look kind of ripped underneath that outfit? Is that maybe?
Definitely. Absolutely. Oh. But also, so funny, the story on Jingle Hunter. I started, you know, going in order, and he was, you know, the second faction, right, that I clicked on. And I'm seriously with a book here, you know, trying to do my whole thing. And I clicked on Jingle Hunter, and I'm like, he's kind of cute, you know? And he stayed on my list, and I kind of rearranged a lot of things, and I picked more than 10 champions, and I, you know, took some out. He was there. He was able to maintain a number 10 spot. Maybe it's the ice.
I love it. I mean, they definitely stare into your soul. That's for sure. All right. Jingle Hunter, guys. If you're curious, the number 9 through 1, go ahead and join us in Carla's channel. Carla, thanks again for coming on. It's been a pleasure. I had a lot of fun in this video.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ash, for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Guys, with that said, thanks for watching all the way till the end. I'll see you on the other channel or in tomorrow's video. Thanks for watching, and as always, take care, guys.